If you want Lauri Markkanen coming here and backside help, and Walker Kessler's got to hedge and push Kevin Durant towards the sideline. As soon as he hesitates, I can recover and bump Markkanen back. But you're running drop coverage and giving Kevin Durant the angle. I mean, how easy could this skip pass possibly be? Markkanen has no chance to get out. This is mind-numbing that this keeps happening. If you want backside help, then Kessler has to be up hedging, because as soon as Durant hesitates, I can recover and the backside help can leave. But you give Kevin Durant the angle. So, I mean, this skip pass could not be easier, and there's no chance to recover. As soon as this shot goes up, if you're not going for an offensive rebound, Clarkson, Collins, and you got to get back. And Lauri Markkanen should be getting back too as opposed to gambling. So this happens now. Down screen, the Jazz do everything wrong here. You got to chase over the top. You can't go up the gut. John Collins has to get attached and show so Eric Gordon can't curl. That's when you do everything wrong what happens. You're going underneath this handoff here, stop. Then Jordan Clarkson cannot make contact with the screener. He's got to go directly under, and Kelly Olynyk can show a little bit. But Jordan Clarkson is, I mean, okay, if you want to switch Kelly Olynyk onto Kevin Durant, first of all, he's got to be level to the screener, ready to guard Kevin Durant immediately, and then you can't possibly think Kelly Olynyk can guard Kevin Durant. So first of all, Jordan Clarkson should be switching underneath, and Kelly Olynyk has to funnel Kevin Durant to where he has all sorts of help right here. Instead, Kelly Olynyk's playing off, you're not forcing him into any help, and if you're running drop coverage, then Kelly Olynyk has to be over here, right? His feet have got to be set. Drop coverage means I can stunt at the ball, I can recover. Stop. Kelly Olynyk's over here now. His feet are set, right? I can stunt, I can recover. Again, I mean, you're backpedaling coming over to Kevin Durant. You have no chance of recovering. That forces late help, and it's... Okay, the Jazz are in the world's worst zone. Ochai Agbaji needs to be over here. This is Colin Sexton's area of the zone. So you got Lauri Markkanen having to guard two people. So now Walker Kessler is going to have to potentially rotate to Yuta Watanabe. So not only that, you're giving up the lane because Lauri Markkanen's trying to deny this pass, but Walker Kessler's got to stay over here. So now Drew Eubanks is catching this ball inside the block, and yeah... have to rotate on a double team. The second Chris Dunn goes to double, this has to be a rotation. As he's doubling, you rotate. And then you'd rotate. But you go to double, there's no rotation, open three. So Lauri Markkanen is... Stop. You're giving Eric Gordon this angle right here. Stop. Your feet are not level to each other. You're giving Eric Gordon this angle. And Walker Kessler's right here and can help you. So you got to get up and force Eric Gordon into this area right here. I mean, you just backpedal. What... Okay, the Jazz are switching here. Stop. Where's Walker Kessler? You got to get up and be ready to guard on the switch. And then Chris Dunn's got to get underneath. You'd have gap help right here, and then Chris Dunn would be here in the gaps. But, I mean, can't go under on Eric Gordon. This is either a switch, okay, or we're going to hedge because the sideline is right here, and you'd have backside help all the way over here on Nurkic's roll. You go under, you give up threes. Okay, if Kelly Olynyk is getting up here, then first of all, you got to be level to the screener, and this is where you get up to hedge and cut Eric Gordon's dribble off and push him out. And then you have to have backside help. Backside help is not a choice. It has to be there. So Kelly Olynyk isn't up, there's zero backside help, and that couldn't have been easier. You're John Collins, you cannot lean towards this screen. I mean, look, you're leaning towards this Drew Eubanks screen early. So now you're off balance, right? You're leaning towards the screen. So now it's easy to get you to bite on a pump fake right to the rim. Kelly Olynyk is late getting out here to Eric Gordon, but it doesn't matter. Colin Sexton's got to move. Stop. So as soon as this pass gets made, Colin Sexton's got to rotate to the ball and get in the gaps right here, okay? Stunt, recover. Colin Sexton just stands right there, doesn't rotate to the ball. That gap's open, Gordon to the rim. So Lauri Markkanen is just giving Kevin Durant this angle right here. So that's fine. But Colin Sexton, stop. You can't look at Colin Sexton. You can't leave. Kevin Durant's coming this way. I've got to be over here, okay? And then if a kick-out pass gets made, we're just going to rotate. We're going to rotate, and then you come down here. But Kevin Durant's coming here. And if you're not there, well... Okay, so if you're Talen Horton-Tucker, stop. You can never be comfortable with Kevin Durant standing underneath the block. Like, you got to get low right now and battle him right now. He's underneath the block, okay? You just stand. You don't do anything, right? So you're just standing. I'm not getting low. I'm not battling. I'm not trying to muscle him out. So he's just going to catch this ball underneath the block. Good night. Lauri Markkanen has got to get over here. Taylor Horton-Tucker is clearly late getting over to Grayson Allen. And Lauri Markkanen, again, your back should be to the baseline. And I'm over. There's no place for Grayson Allen to go. I can stunt at the ball. I can recover. What was that? Kevin Durant is posting Taylor Horton-Tucker up at about the three-point line right here. Okay, stop. So, and now Taylor Horton-Tucker is giving Kevin Durant this angle, and that would make sense because Lauri Markkanen's right here and help. Okay, so if you're Taylor Horton-Tucker, I just force Kevin Durant into this help. What you cannot do, look at Taylor Horton-Tucker gamble right there. See him gamble? So now that sends you backwards. So now Kevin Durant's not forced into this help. He's now just posting you up at the block, and this is over. It's another one of these awful Jazz zones. It's off a sideline out of bounds. Walker Kessler's guarding air. He should be up here taking Nurkic in this zone. Then John Collins is up here and Keontae George can stay home. But we got two people scrambling to get out to Durant because Walker Kessler's guarding nobody. And so the Jazz switch here, which is good, stop. But if you're Keontae George, you're in the gaps right here. Okay, I can't be moving towards the ball on the pass. I got to have my feet set right now, okay? So look at Keontae George. Look at his feet. Look how he's moving. See how his feet are moving towards the ball on this pass out? Durant 3. The Jazz's zone is just like, first of all, Walker Kessler is guarding air again. And then Lauri Markkanen, you can't lean towards this screen early. You lean towards the screen early. What is Kessler doing? Now Keontae George has to help. And this is a joke. So John Collins misses this shot right here. First of all, he should already be starting to get back. If you're not going for an offensive rebound, you should be starting to get back. So that doesn't happen. And then Keontae George here, his only focus is getting back. You don't worry about the basketball when it's across half court. I'm just getting back. But instead, you go towards the ball, do whatever that is, and okay, again, this Jazz zone, John Collins can't guard air. He's the one that needs to be taking Nurkic so Olynyk can get down, or he needs to be up here, Sexton's down here, and we'll turn it into a 3-2 zone. But when you have someone guarding no one in a zone, that means you're having someone guarding two people in a zone right here. So Grayson Allen can pump fake, get in the lane too. The Jazz in a zone, I don't know, Kelly Olynyk, like when Kevin Durant comes to the middle here, either Kelly Olynyk is stepping up or you got to stay here. Like, you just leave Kevin Durant. So, like, you know, can Kelly Olynyk during a dead ball complain to the officials and during a live ball just get back? Look at Kelly Olynyk complaining to the officials right now as opposed to getting back.